welcome to this ZENZ and product run through. I'm gonna go through in this little short video clip what we work for and how we do it and what our motto is and the certifications that we work with. So first and foremost, ZENZ is a Danish brand and we work with beauty products, and we have hairdressing salons in Denmark. We have right now 12 and counting hairdressing salons, and we have franchise around the world, and we sell our products around the world too. So ZENZ concepts is started by Anne-Sophie, and I promise you also get a little video of her way to where she is today and where ZENZ is today. So let me just go through all of the basics of ZENZ. I am here with this book because all of the information that I'm going to give you today you can actually find in our book, and you are able to download the book from our online. Like, ZENZ is so transparent that we can be. We try to really not only talk the talk but also walk the walk. So all of our material is out there for you. It's really easy to access all of the ingredients. If you have any questions of any sort, we are always here to be found, but I guess you can find most of them in the book. We like to call this the Bible, actually. So we work with a mantra, and this mantra is look good, feel good, and do good. So the look good part is obviously it's important for all of us to look good, and with a little help from performance and professional products we can all get there. So it's important for ZENZ that our products do have a high performance in them. They are made for hairdressers, by hairdressers, to our clients and to us for being used every day. We use them on fashion weeks, we use them every day in our salons. When they're made, they're being tested by loads and loads of hairdressers to see if they perform. This is the far most important. Do they perform, and do they work well in a professional environment? So the pump on a styling product needs to work. It has to be easy to access. The product needs to come out smoothly. The hairspray needs to stay in place all night and things like that. So they have to perform, and they have to make you look good and be easy to use and professional in their use. The feel. So the feel good is all about this luxury feel and this spa feel that I feel is a vibe that ZENZ really has and is taken well care of. All of our salons has this vibe of spa feel. We use a lot of wood in our salons, and we have this calm vibe around what we do. And this is also a little bit about our name, ZENZ. It comes from like a Zen living, you can say. So the feel good is like when you take a ZENZ product home to home use, you should have this feel of luxury and exclusiveness and spa feel at home. So therefore, how the product feel in the hand and on the skin, how it performs on your body and your hair really is important to us, and how it smells is important. Actually, Anne-Sophie, who is founder of the company, was an aromatherapist, and therefore all the scents or smells, they go in harmony with each other, and they are all like very calming or like refreshing, but in a like easygoing way. So they can all be mixed and matched, and they go in synergy with each other. So the last thing is do good, and we'd all like to do better, wouldn't we? And this is describing how ZENZ, with our products, with our high standard, wants to do better in the world, and how you should feel when you're using a ZENZ product, that you know it's made from recycled plastic, that you know you're part of doing something better for the world, better for the environment, better for the beauty industry, and better for yourself. So this is our mantra we try and work with, and this goes very much in hand with our vision and mission. So our vision is to work for a better world and a better beauty industry, and the way we're going to do that is making a product series and a whole concept that is doing our beauty industry better, healthier, more sustainable, and more transparent. So that is the start of the ZENZ universe. I'm just gonna go through our certifications because a big part of ZENZ is working with certifications, and this is like proving that what we say is actually also what we do. So not only talking the talk, but also walking the walk. And for starters, we work a lot with the Swan label. So the Swan label is a Nordic label. It's really, I call it tough to work with because the requirements are quite high. When they label cosmetics, they care for your health. So they don't necessarily care if a product is super natural, but they care if it's healthy. They also care about how the bottle is made, how much product is in each bottle. You can't, sell a bottle of something half full with air. It needs to have a lot of product in there, and they care for what you say is actually the truth. So you can't have one Swan label product on your webpage and then have a very toxic one on the same webpage, for an example. You can't be sustainable and then not. So you have to be a good brand in the Swan's eyes. The Swan also check cocktail effect, and it checks if the ingredients harmonize together. It have some perfume that you are okay to use, but highly allergens you are not okay to use. So I'd say for and foremost, if you have allergies and if you're sensitive, you can use a Swan label product and be sure it's not going to harm you. The only problem with the Swan, I must say, is probably that it's not that well known around the world yet. I hope it will be, because it's really high in the criteria of who they want to work with and how you access it. So I think it's a really cool label to work with because they're very thorough in their investigations of what you do. Next, we work with Allergy certified, and you will come to notice that all of our pure products are Allergy certified. Allergy certified care if a product is highly allergen or in any way allergen, I must say. So there can be no scent or smell in a product, it can have no bad cocktail effect, and they even look at the raw ingredients. And this is important because sometimes when you look at an INCI list, and that's what is here on the back of a product, or maybe it's a little bit bigger here. So this is the INCI list, and this describes what's inside the product, always has to be there. You can have an ingredient labeled as just these ingredients. For an example, aloe vera that we tend to use a lot. And if you look into aloe vera, there is, the green plant, there is the gel inside, and sometimes the green part of the plant can be a little bit irritating to the skin. But the gel who we use, who is in purified aloe vera, is never ever allergen or irritating to anyone. It's actually the opposite. It's very healing and soothing. But you have two shampoo bottles and they both say aloe vera. Only the one who is allergy certified, you can be sure, is never containing anything that would irritate you. So how would you know what's the difference by just looking at the INCI list? You wouldn't really. You can only tell this by looking at the certifications and working with them and understanding them. So Allergy certified is really cool. They are super tough to work with, so we're really proud that they have accepted our products, and they're really cool and they're very thorough. So if you are like super allergic or very sensitive, this is definitely a label to look out for. Next, we work with Ecocert, and Ecocert, I guess, is a little bit more known around the world. So Ecocert cares if a product has a high percentage of organic ingredients and a high percentage of natural ingredients. And I will list the percentage right here. So you will come to know when we go through these presentations that the amount of natural and organic ingredients in ZENZ products are way higher than Ecocert requires. But that's just because ZENZ products wants to raise the bar that much. Ecocert doesn't necessarily care if a product is super healthy, but the Swan does. So having Ecocert and the Swan in combination with each other, that's where you really benefit for it. You can be sure it has organic ingredients, it has natural ingredients, and it's healthy for you. So basically the combination is really the goal here. Some natural ingredients can sometimes irritate the skin, so you really have to be sure to look out for the brands in combination, definitely. We also work with vegan certification, and vegan certification is a little bit of a funny one because vegan tells you if there is any animals in the produce of the product. So if there is any silk in it, you can't vegan label it. If there is beeswax, you can't vegan label it, and so on and so on. We chose to have vegan label on because we felt like there was a higher and higher request for it. But it's a weird one because some of our products it has always been vegan. Now we just have an extra label on, and I don't know, sometimes I feel a little bit like vegan is also used as a greenwashing label, because you can have some really chemical stuff and you can label it vegan because no animals were in there. So vegan basically don't tell you anything about if a product is healthy for you or if it's natural or if it's organic. It only tells you if there was any animals in it or any animal in the produce of the product, yeah? But yeah, we chose to have vegan on because most of our products are actually vegan. Last, we work with ocean waste plast, and this is a newcomer for us. This is about our shampoo bottles that has always been in recycled plast, or even a higher percentage of recycled plast now. And in the fact sheets of the ZENZ Bible, you can actually tell what part comes from consumer and what part comes from industry when we're talking recycled plast. So where does the cap come from? Where does the bottle come from? Where does the pump come from? And so on and so on. So very transparent here. Here when it gets tricky is when you do a collaboration with ocean waste plast. You are working one-to-one with cleaning up the ocean. So we produce one shampoo bottle out of recycled plast. They pick up one shampoo bottle from the ocean and recycle that plast nearby where they pick it up. That's how you go about ocean waste plast. So recycled plast and cleaning up the ocean at the same time. Yeah. So by working with all of these certifications, we try really to make it transparent and have someone else check up on us if we're doing what we say we're doing. I feel like out there it's very popular now for products to say they're green, to say they're sustainable, to say that they're healthy and natural, but you don't really know. It can be a very small percentage of the product who really is organic or something. Or is it really healthy just because it's natural? You have to have someone else check the brands, because it's so hard as a client or as a customer or as a buyer to check up on the INCI list yourself. And sometimes on the INCI list it doesn't even say. So therefore, having the certifications to help and guide you, this is gold to us. Thank you.